What type of music or which artist would we be surprised that you listen to?
Um, I love rock. I love like 70s rock. It's really not no surprise. Like I love like Fleetwood Mac and like Stevie Nicks and stuff. Oh, you know what? No, I love Zeppelin. I like love Led Zeppelin.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, that Mothership album. I love it. Which is kind of like different for people, but I guess I don't know. Because I sing, yeah, it's just an influencey thing. But if you come to like my just gigs and stuff, I sing on like Zeppelin and I sing like a lot of rock stuff. Just for like my normal bar gigs or clubs. So I don't know. I guess that's something that's. Oh, you know what? Celia Cruz. I'm a huge Celia Cruz fan. For all them salsa people, that's what people always like. Because I know like all the words. I love Celia Cruz.
And what is your favourite movie of all time?
Favorite movie is Hocus Pocus.
And if you had any superpower, what would it be?
Telekinesis. I would love to move things with my mind because I'm too lazy to do it myself.
And who's had the greatest impact on your life?
There's a few people. My parents, my grandparents, my sister, my family basically. My beautiful soul, my sister, not blood related, but soul sister, Nettie. And if you know my album, the track from Nettie, that's her speaking. She made a really, really big impact on my life. And I'd want to say I wouldn't have the mindset, I wouldn't have the power in my own self to kind of figure it out how to do what I do if it wasn't for her. Like I would not have made an album, I wouldn't have kind of followed my dreams if it wasn't for her. So Nettie was a big thing for me.
And if your life was a model, what would be the title and how would the story end?
A model?
A novel.
Oh, novel.
Sorry.
What would be the title and how would it end? The title would be I Know You Effing Lying. That would be the title, and it would end in just music and happiness. Because it's just a lot of things of my life, and just I did things before you tell me what I'm doing now, and I'd be like, I know you can lie. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing, but I tend to prove myself, or the universe or God, whatever you call it, proves me wrong and lets me know that no, anything is possible, and it's able if you kind of follow what you feel like was meant for you and follow your destiny and follow your dreams and your passion. So that's what it ended with, and it ended with me and the family and me continuing to sing. But yeah, me and my family, my partner, kids, all that other stuff.
Thanks. Fantastic. And what's the best piece of advice you've received in the music industry?
You know what? I don't get too much of. There's not one that somebody told me that really stuck with me yet. There's just one thing I always keep with myself. I don't believe anyone told me it, but it's just something I've always said. But it's I ain't better than nobody, but nobody better than me. So that's kind of just one thing that I always kind of stick with me, that I'm not trying to be nobody else. I'm not better than anybody, but I'm the greatest at what I do and who I am. So yeah.
And where is your sort of favourite place to go on holiday or vacation?
I love my home.
Do you?
I have not had a home in about 3 years.
Oh, really?
So I've been living out of a suitcase for the past 3 years. So the fact right now, at least right now, in my time of my life right now, I like to be home. So I haven't had, it's my own apartment, it's my place. I love waking up and being able to touch everything like mine. You know what I mean? I love home.
And who do you turn to when you need good advice?
My mom.
Oh, that's nice.
I turn to my mom, or Nettie.
Yeah.
My mom or Nettie, okay. Or Gustavo.
And what's the most enjoyable thing you've done with your family in the last sort of 3 years?
Oh, well, the most enjoyable thing I've done with my family, I can't think of. Well, it's a couple other. I don't know. I guess it's just holidays. Again, I've been away. I moved away from my home 5 years ago, and I kind of just been on the move ever since. So I kind of just more just holidays and me coming back for like Christmas, and this is the first birthday I haven't spent back home, but
Really?
I fly home for my birthday every year. And it kind of just, I really miss just sitting in the living room with my dad, kind of watching like something stupid and just like cackling or being around my whole family and going out with my granny and getting drunk.
Really?
And, or you know, my mom just kind of just, you know, talking shit with her in the house, and say my other grandparents and my family, my sister. It's just kind of just, it doesn't sound extravagant, but it's things that I love, because
Small
my
things.
life is, my life is always on the move.
Yeah.
So the downtime is my favorite thing.
And if you can live anywhere in the world, where would you live?
Right now, I would love to live. I'd love to live in London, to be honest.
Would you? Wow.
Yeah, at the moment. I like where I live right now, but I would love to live in London at least for like 6 months or a year.
Really? In the winter months or the summer months?
In the fall.
Oh, really?
Fall, winter, I would love to be in. Yeah,
Oh,
not the
wow.
summer. I'm not a summer fan.
Not some, really?
Yeah, I prefer the rain.
Do you?
Yeah.
Gosh. And how was your show in Birmingham and being back in London?
Birmingham was great. Birmingham was far. I did not realize how far it was. Birmingham was far, but it was a good experience. It was nice. Everybody just sat and listened. It was more of like it was very, very intimate. It was a conversation between the audience and me. So it was very nice. I actually really enjoyed that show.